I've taken down pirates before. Where am I gonna find these guys? Actually, before I do anything, I'm going to salvage my... Are you kidding me? Do I have to... Sorry, I'm going to summon my freighter. I need them here if I'm ever gonna... I don't have all day to do this. I'm just gonna... Here we are. I wonder if this is any harder than the regular 3-star mission, pirate missions. Okay, where are they? Oh, so that's what I have to do. Alright, I had to hit the scan button. I've got my freighter here, so theoretically, yeah. The end of destiny. And there's more of these coming. Let's see if they actually show up. Here we go. There we go. Much better. Ah, yeah. And there's another wave. Wherever it is. Ah, there it is. Is that a fourth ship? It's usually in waves of 3, but I think it's 2. So of course, there we go. Yeah. Third wave. And we're finished. So it's back to the anomaly and to claim my reward. Said reward being a freighter salvage module. The last one I need to put in the reality de-threader. I think there's some units involved too, but I hear and finito. double check that I actually got the darn thing. Yep. I've got a dozen of these now. Wait a minute. What did that say? Yes. Contributed to a community research project. Now let me see if I can actually get this one to work. Why does it keep doing this? I have no idea. Well, at any rate, I'm going to board my freighter and finally install that that reality defragger. I've been itching to get that done. So, let's see. Actually, I'm going to add some storage too. Got one of those for saving that one. Okay. So I need indium, magnetic resonator, and 6 antimatter housings. Well, I got everything but the 6 antimatter housings, and those are easy. Done. And now, the reality de-threader. I've been so gung-ho about this thing. And why? Well, I'll demonstrate here. We're currently 590,000 light years away. If I could just find the galactic center. Here it is. So we're 856 light years away, and but our range I think is somewhere in the neighborhood of 1500, if I remember correctly. $1,541. This will be our biggest jump yet. And it has a black hole in it. So, to put things in perspective, the average black hole jump is like 6,000 light years. I think it actually says 5,000 to 7,000. And I just went an entire quarter of that. However, there are other things that I'd like to use freight or salvage modules for. It's not just the technology. Although I don't think there are any black holes in red, blue, and green systems. No, it's the other. It's other stuff too, such as. Not these, but, well, a teleport chamber. I talked about those before. Maybe some of these. Well, some of these are aesthetics. And this thing gets resources directly from the interstellar medium. A window. Technology room, well, a scanner room, although you can do that from here, and some odds and ends that are just artistic. But I think the important thing about this is the portal room. Because I love the ability to teleport directly from from the ship to my space station, from my freighter to the space station. Am I ever gonna? Now, my freighter keeps warping in real close to space station, so I wonder though. Now that my freighter is here, does that mean that I can get access to that one mission with the cadmium? I'm wondering why it kept scrambling. Is it because I didn't have any cadmium on me? What was the intent here? Okay, what does this guy got? Well, there's nothing here. But there was a level 9 mission, which I was in the middle of doing, so I might as well get that done. That's the thing about these missions. You can go here, there, and everywhere, and they'll still be... Unless you actually abandon them, they will still be there for you to complete. So I'm going to finish it up. And then I'm going to see if that one mission is still available aboard the Nexus, or if it isn't, if there are any other missions that I can demonstrate. So you can see these changing as I guess as people are taking them, and this one at the top, I'm not sure what its significance is. And this thing, well, I'm not exactly... There's a lot that I don't know, that I'm not really sure about here. Obviously that one with the freighter salvage module isn't available, but wait, this one says away team 1 out of 3. Oh, they're already... Oh, 65 of these. Well, in any case, now you know what anomaly missions are like here. However, I'm going to... I'll probably do some of them in a later... Maybe some of these later... Wait, what did that do? I better be going back to my current system, because otherwise... I find myself somewhere else where my freighter isn't... Well, I suppose you can just go back to it. Next time I board here, I'm starting a mission as soon as I can. Yeah, some of these missions look kind of daunting. But... my freighter doesn't seem to be here, which implies that I have no idea where I ended up. Fortunately, my freighter is in the system with a black hole in it. This is like the last system I was in. The one I was in where I when I initialized that one mission, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense considering I left it. Like, I actually left it. Nobody else was joining. And it's still leaving. It's still putting me in the same group, and I have no idea how to leave that group other than logging off. I suppose in an anomaly mission, you don't necessarily need as many slots as they ask you for. Although I suppose it would be good to have other people join. But in all honesty, I could probably take care of these on my own, even if they are kind of rough. Like 65 monstrosities. It took me like it took me seconds to kill 5 in... Where's the black hole? Oh, it's there. Yeah, we're talking needle in a haystack stuff here. So anyway, I'll go through the black hole. I'll save off afterwards. Like at the station. I suppose after I've done every mission that can be done is I'll end up I'll probably keep going towards the core, but it won't be. I don't know whether I should stop off in systems and see what can be done there or not. All right. Here we go. So we have 2 level 9 missions here. They're both merchants guilds. I'll do them. Especially since the reward for one of them anyway is a quantum processor. You know how expensive those are, or rather how valuable those are. And then after that, perhaps I'll bring the anomaly here and see what's available there. So tell you what, I'll get back to on board the anomaly instead of when I'm turning in the missions. Because those anomaly missions are designed for multiple people, but at the same time, they can be done by just one. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a bit more challenging, but not impossible. So I'll meet you back on board the anomaly unless something happens, in which case I'll show it. So the difference between level 9 missions and the rest of them is not how you do them, it's sometimes the circumstances under which you do them. For example, a repair job can be done on a planet with both extreme sentinels and extreme conditions. You don't see one of those every day, now do you? There just happen to be one in this system. And as for the thing where you steal data, well, when you, well, I think you get less time for the data wipe, maybe a few seconds less, and more to the point, you, when you've broken in, your wanted level is higher. It's 4 instead of 3. So, ooh, I'm gonna rate this planetary. Very funny. The only problem now is that somebody else already started it. So yeah, these things tend to move around a bit. I don't know. Should I just sort of hang in here and see if? Well, this is a different kind of mission. Eliminate hazardous flora. We've never done anything. I hate to tell whoever this is this, but I'm not in this for the multiplayer. Anyway, we've never done anything quite like this before. Okay, here we go. So we're going to eliminate hazardous flora. We've run across hazardous flora before. Am I doing this again? Is there now somebody... Okay, whoever you are, I can't contact you. I can't do... we can't talk to each other because I don't know how. So I don't know how we're going to do this together if we can't do it together. That's the one problem with these missions. People will jump on. And there's no way to tell what they're doing. Okay, this I think is a different Panda. Okay, this other guy, Panda Alex, he's here. You can actually see his ship on the their ship on the indicator. Sorry, Alex is gender neutral. The floral hazards are this way. I don't know, maybe. And the kind of plant this is. It's an aggressive sentinel planet. And it's an azure planet? Oh, we must be... we must be in a blue star system. Except that this planet's been described as azure, which is another shade of blue. I've never seen a planet described that way. Now, as for these floral hazards, I guess that they're going to have to, we're going to have to dodge sentinels. Because it's an aggressive sentinel planet. Maybe, I wonder if it's... Okay, one thing I'd like to point out is that I'm blind. Like, there's so much fog here, I can't see. I'm gonna have to land, like, somewhere here. There's a grave marker here. I wonder if... No, it's an actual grave. Wait. Why is that... Okay, I gotta... First thing I gotta do is charge this thing. It's an extreme planet and there's a storm. Okay. Snagged around the antles, piercing thorns, completely unaware. We've reduced the numbers, but the Fallen Traveler's log seems to mention the floral infestation, but holds no further clues. I'll need to scout to locate the hazardous flora. The other guy, he is somewhere else. That's weird. He destroyed a planet vessel, and now he's flying towards... Oh, here. Alex have to... Oh, wait, hold it. Okay. Here it is. So, there are 12 of them. I'm going to take them out. Wait a minute, what if the mining beam actually works better here? You know what else would be nice? If I... Okay, it looks like I took them both out. I don't think I needed to use... Hold it. Here we go. Yeah, these are... I think we've seen these before. Okay, that's 3. Now I'm not even sure where they are. Because apparently... Is there a storm crystal over there? No. Okay. But I had this. Is it both left and... Okay, you know what I'd like to... I'd appreciate it if bedrock wasn't so close, first of all. Also, if sentinels couldn't see through solid stone, that would help. Should just take these out and be done with it. No, maybe if I stayed here. Considering just biting the bullet and killing them. Okay, it looks like the storms stopped. And whatever hazardous floor there are directly ahead of me... No, wait. They must be directly above me. Well, it helps that I can actually see. Question, where... Okay, I'm gonna... I'd like to... I'd like to find that, whatever that hazardous flora is, but... I'm gonna have to take these guys out if I'm going to. Including that one. And that one. And I suppose if I could only find the flora, the thing I'm supposed to take out, I can take it out from long range. Now you could argue that if push comes to shove, I'll take out the I'll go all the way to 5 and take out the walker, and that will shut off the sentinels on this planet. The problem with doing that is that I don't think it'll work on an aggressive sentinel planet. Charge this. Alright, they've stopped. So, let's see if I can find these plants again, and then, since they seem to be ahead of me now, I'm going to see if I can take them out from a far-off location. Something, maybe that's it, down there. Okay, so apparently they've been located, but again, where are they? Oh, wait. Looks like they're down here. Aha. There. Now where are the rest of them? This way it looks like. Alright, this one's directly ahead. Ah, here we go. Let me see if this long-range idea works. There. Wait a minute. I don't think I've ever had it where I was so far away from something that it was too weak for a distant testament, but it wasn't that far away. I think it's something that only happens in this mission. Here we go. So let me just dig this way, and I should be able to eventually run into this hazardous flora and take it out. Wait, did I just do that by accident? Come to think of it, now that I'm on the other side of the mountain from the sentinels, I should be able to do this a little more easily now. The only real hazard being not just the flora, but the storm. And the fact that it's did they come from? I'm gonna have to hunker down again. I can't exactly look for the next plant without and fight sentinels in the middle of a storm at the same time. I suppose I could do that in theory. Okay, wherever these plants are, they must be like 1,000 meters away. Or 1,000 steps away, because if it's too weak for a distance estimate, exactly how far away does it have to... I mean, I've seen these...
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Am I even going in the right direction? Ah, that's it. Sort of.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Okay, I don't know whether you're noticing this, but the distance estimate is actually like -1 units. It's less than 0 units away. Now, arguably, that would mean that that it's actually behind me. But then if I had to guess, I'd say that there was something really wrong with I want to say the mechanism itself. Like, it doesn't know how far away these things actually are.
Sentinel drones activated.
I wonder if there's supposed to be like 12 of these plants, and they're all in the same vicinity, right? Well, I'm at that vicinity now. I'm in that area. And I just can't see any more of them.
Sentinel drones activated.
If I knew... suppose I can just strike out in one direction and keep going in that direction, hoping it's the right direction. Wait, wait. I'm actually getting something now. 75, 76. Wait. How could I have... Okay, it looks like I'm closer to this thing than I ever was. I must have been going in the wrong direction the whole time. Yeah, I think I see more hazardous plants here. Way. 40, 38, 36. Why am I not... I think I'd be able to duck under this somehow. Okay, here we go. At last. Half of that was the sentinels, half of that was the storm. The mission is supposed to be over. Wait. Okay, so it says to return to this space anomaly. Before I do that, I'm going to have to bring my ship here. Before I do that, I'm going to have to find a place where it can actually land. I'm just not allowed to leave this planet now that I've taken out all those plants. Or can I just not put my ship down anywhere? Well, thanks a lot for that. Now I gotta go back to it. And I have to go around 300 and something meters away. I think I can't walk that distance though. If I were to just keep the ship in front of me. Okay, now my ship legitimately is ahead of me. So I can just tunnel towards it. There it is. Okay. I had enough of this. I'm taking off. Ah, here we go. Okay, so going back aboard the anomaly. Yeah, that other guy must have left. say it wasn't finding and taking out the plants that was hard. It was the storms and the aggressive sentinels, and the fact that the plants were too weak to pick up most of the time. Okay, so that was there. That was a mission where you eliminated hostile plant. What about this one? Now, the problem with doing one of these, I think, is these are a special kind of mission. As much as I'd like that freighter salvage module, but what I'd like to do now, however, is to check up on the missions that I assigned my my frigate to. And apparently that wasn't the system that the anomaly sent me to, because I never boarded the space station on that system, I guess. Because otherwise, well, for one thing, it would show up as a blue star as opposed to a regular one. And I think that system was pirate controlled. So there was that. But as soon as I get here, I'll bring the freighter and I'll check up on its missions, see how it's been doing.